Welcome back! It's a busy night, but there's always room for one more. Boys, look who it is! Not a great impression. What even accent is that? It's like Scottish, maybe? Irish? Well met! Well met! Hearthstone has just released the next Rammus, if that's how you pronounce it. I think it's a World of Warcraft thing, this next Rammus bit. I think it's like a part of the whole World of Warcraft area, or like world, or whatever. It's a past raid, whatever a raid is. I've never even ever touched Warcraft ever since the first Warcraft, the actual strategy game that I hope that Blizzard returns to one day. But that's beside the point. Next Rammus was just released, which means, if you don't know what that is, all it really is an expansion. If you know what expansions are in Magic cards, it's like an expansion that added new cards to the set. I think like more than 20 cards have been added, and over the course of the next 5 weeks, I think they're gonna add a little bit new cards like every week or something like that. Now, to give people a chance to tune in, since I just announced this and everybody's just currently starting to fill up the show, I'm going to spend the next little bit. There's some challenges. Oh, I haven't played in like 3 days, or maybe I just haven't tried to do that. I played a few days ago. Well, I've been playing a lot. So to give people a chance to tune in, let's spend the next half hour opening 100 Hearthstone packs. I play a lot of Hearthstone. I play Hearthstone every time I work out. I play a few games every time I wake up. I play a few games before I go to bed every night. And I play exclusively Arena. So I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone. Let's open these up. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these packs because, like I said, I play exclusively Arena, so these cards don't matter to me. Maybe one day down the line, maybe this month is the time to try out a little bit of tournament, or what do you call it, guys? When you not Arena, what's constructed? What is it called in Hearthstone? Just constructed? They just call it constructed? Okay, ranked. Maybe this is the time to give it a shot because with these new cards that have just been added, the metagame is going to be completely different. So everybody's going to be a little bit off their game, right? Like everybody's a little bit of a noob this month. So if any time was the right time to jump in, it's now. I don't net deck. When I do play constructed, I don't net deck. Net decking in Magic is known as going online and seeing what the popular decks are and just copying them. Basically cheating. That's why I like Arena so much, is because nobody can net deck. It's all up to your skill. Sure, somebody can go out and find a list of cards that are the best in Arena, like the best ones to use or some bullshit like that, but it still doesn't help you adjust your strategy as you draft the cards, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, Diatribe, let's start opening packs. It's gonna take a while. I'm looking for a golden legendary. Golden legendary! I've only had that happen once and it was fun. Two down, 100 to go. No goldens yet. Golden cards are pretty.
Legendary.
It's just a legendary. Ragnaros Firelord. Now, I was thinking I was gonna save these 100 cards for when Next Rammus was fully released, because I thought that Next Rammus would be that you'd be able to open these packs and get Naxxramas cards out of them, but apparently Naxxramas cards will never be available except by doing the Naxxramas campaign. It's a single-player campaign. I started the show by calling it just an expansion. It's not, because they've added a campaign to it, which makes the game potentially a lot more interesting for new players. I think I probably would have picked up Hearthstone a lot earlier had I heard there was a single player campaign. You know what sucks about the nerfing of Unleash the Hounds? I've heard it was very necessary to nerf Unleash the Hounds in Constructed, but it sucks that they nerfed it, like that it had to be nerfed across the board, because Arena, it wasn't broken in Arena, and now it makes the card like, eh. They nerfed it by increasing its casting cost by 1 mana. And in Arena, that unless your deck is like perfectly built around beasts, it makes the card very much lower in the picking tier for me when I'm playing Hunter. Just because in Arena you can't rely on a deck that's going to be built around the beasts. Like, it's a good late pick if you know that you have the cards that it's going to support, but as an early pick, it's nowhere near as close as it used to be to the top.
Cool, rare, epic. Rare, cool, rare.
I was in my head just now trying to estimate how much money I've spent on Hearthstone. Because I win a lot. I would say I win more than I lose. So like 100 packs doesn't mean that I spent like a huge amount of money. But it might be huge to some of you. Like, it depends on what you consider huge. It's probably over 200. It's probably right around 200 in fact. And I guess probably over the course of Hearthstone, I've probably opened like 200 packs. So I would say it's just $200 is like nothing to a Magic player. I used to buy boxes of Magic cards at a time for $100. $100 box, and that would last me for, you know, like, that would last me for like a month or two of playing Magic, because you buy the box and then you open 3 cards every time you play, three packs out of a box of like 32. You open 3 every time you play. Like a game, instead of $2 like it is in Hearthstone, is like $14 in Magic to play a draft. And then you subsidize playing draft by, well, winning, so that you get the prize pool, or you can also sell your cards back to the people who do play Constructed. That doesn't exist in Hearthstone, so there is that. But I would say the majority of the money I spent on Hearthstone was spent in the early days when I was still learning the characters. It took me a while to get comfortable with a lot of the characters. I've just finally, in my recent days of playing, started to get a little bit better at Rogue in Arena. I always thought that Rogue was like the worst thing in Arena, and I think it's just because it's got a huge learning curve. And it seems that whenever I face a Rogue in Arena, I always win, because I feel like a lot of people who play Rogue in Arena are like me. They weren't very good at it, and so they die quickly. But I've been choosing Rogue whenever I see it now, even though I know I'm pretty weak at Rogue, and I've been getting better.
Golden epic. Rare.
But I still maintain that a huge part of a Rogue deck is a lot of luck. Like, you really got to get the right cards to make a deck. And when you make a good deck, you make an amazing deck in Arena with Rogue.
Rare. Rare. Epic. Rare.
I'm not looking to get any card right now. All I want is a golden legendary. That's all I want. Because it makes me excited. Even though I'll never look at it again, I like hearing him say golden legendary.
Rare. 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 Golden common.
Boo!
Rare. Epic.
Yeah, Larmobat.
Golden rare. Oh, legendary. Epic. Rare.
That's quite a pack. Except that, you know, the Hungry Cab sucks. I do need more angry chickens.
Rare. Rare.
If you're just joining us now, I'm building my way up to
Rare.
the next Rammus expansion. Gonna be streaming that today as soon as I've finished opening these 68 packs.
Rare. Epic.
For Doomhammer!
Rare. Epic. Rare. Golden common. Rare. 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 Epic.
Force of Nature can be so good. It's funny, Force of Nature was an old Magic in 4th edition card. I think it actually started as Chronicles, and it's just an 8/8. I think he might have Haste.
Rare.
No, he has Trample. I wonder if they'll ever introduce a trample-like mechanic into Hearthstone. Trample in Magic means that if a creature does damage to another creature, any damage that's left over tramples over to the player. So if a creature with 8 power does damage to a creature with 4 toughness or defense or whatever you call it in Hearthstone, 4 will go over to the player. So it's like he tramples over them, right? That could be pretty neat if they introduced something like that in Hearthstone.
Rare. 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 Epic.
Mind games. Oh man, Perdition's Blade looks awesome in gold.
Rare. 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 Golden rare. Rare.
50 packs and 2 legendaries, is that bad? Has that got bad luck so far?
Epic. Oh, legendary. Rare.
Nat Pagel. I could do this all day.
Epic.
Has anybody noticed that when you play against Nat Pagel in Arena, they always get cards? And when you play with him in Arena, you never get cards? That's how it's been with me. To be fair, I've only played with him a couple times because he's like the lowest pick on my legendary list pretty much when it comes to a legendary pack.
Epic. Golden common.
Oh! Is that what they call it? You got paggled?
Rare. Rare. Cool. Rare. Rare.
Oh, S17 agent looks cool. Look at that cape flowing in the breeze.
Rare.
Did you get screwed over by Millhouse in this game? I've played with Millhouse before.
Cool. Rare.
What does he say? Something like, "Look out for Millhouse Mana Storm!"
Rare. 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 Epic.
Another Doomhammer.
Rare.
Oh, it's prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm. There you go.
Rare. Rare. Epic. Rare. Rare. Cool. Rare. Rare.
2 Mogushan Wardens? Thank God. Christmas came early.
Rare. Golden common. Rare. Rare. Rare.
Ugh, Defias Ringleader. Somebody else, anybody notice that whenever you face a rogue, they always play second, and they always have a Defias ringleader on turn 1? Anybody notice that? That's what it feels like for me. And I feel like when I get to play as rogue, I never get to play as second. 2 Ironbeak Owls in 1 pack? Christmas come early, boys.
Rare.
Am I alone in my wish that they would nerf the coin? Clearly they have no intention to. I think that Blizzard really does like the coin being a spell. I honestly don't think it should count as a spell. There's too many things that I think that it makes unfair.
Rare. Epic.
Twisting Nether.
Rare. Golden epic.
Golden Epic? Attacking, oh, that one. Oh, man. That card? Whew. In Arena? Yikes.
Golden rare. Rare.
I love the amount of base they've put into opening packs of cards in this game. It's so basey. You can just imagine what it feels like when you've got headphones on.
Rare.
I did play as Rogue once. One time when I was playing as Rogue, I opened up with Defias Ringleader, Coin, Defias Ringleader, and then Shadow Step to get the Ringleader back, and then played him again, and I felt like an asshole. I felt like an asshole doing it, because you have to be so lucky to get an opening like that, and it starts the game in such a horrible way for your opponent. And in Constructed, that might not be, it depends on who you're up against, K-Shade. I was up against a priest, so I knew that he didn't have really an area of effect answer until like turn 5.
Rare. Oh, legendary.
Nice.
Rare. Epic.
And in Constructed, I'm sure that like, you know, you're probably, that's not that big of an opening because you have lots of answers for it because you built your deck around it. But in Arena, you know, there's very likely that you have no answers to that in your deck and you're just going to be scrambling the rest of the game to try to control the board.
Rare. Golden common. Rare. 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 Rare.
Such a chore.
Rare.
Oh man, I love Master of Disguise in Arena. Like when you're able to play it on a card that's, you know, that'll really work on. Like I probably wait Shade. I'll probably wait till a show and trailer to show the trailer for this. I'm trying to remember what I played it on. Of course, everybody likes to play it on that guy who gets bigger when enemies die, giving your card stealth.
Golden common. Epic. Rare.
Yeah, flesh-eating ghoul.
Rare. Rare.
Ah, that's it, that's it. The Auctioneer. That's what I played it on when I played Rogue once. And it was amazing for me. Having the Rogue just sitting there. I mean, having the Auctioneer just sitting there in stealth. It was beautiful.
Rare.
Of course, in Hearthstone, just like in Magic, usually when something that beautiful's happening for you, we're winning anyways. You know, there's a thing that we say in Magic, and it says, does this card make you win? Or does this card just make you win more? And what's meant by saying that is, sure, this can win games, but were you going to win that game anyways? Because there's a lot of cards where, even though they do amazing for you, if you really thought about it, you would realize that most of those times where they did amazing for you, in actuality, you didn't even need it. Whereas there's a lot of cards that do amazing for you that if they didn't, you wouldn't have won. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, I guess. I don't know if I got my point across, but...
Rare.
It's just like some people are like, oh man, that card's so good, it's won so many games for me. When in actuality, I just want to say to them, actually, it was your balance and curve that won it for you. That card just finished it off.
Rare. Rare.
Welcome, Alice.
Rare.
9 packs to go. Come on, Golden Legendary. I know you're in there.
Rare. Cool. Rare. Rare. Epic.
Oh, Big Game Hunter is a thorn in my side. I swear to God, every time I have a Big Game Hunter in my fucking hand, he never is able to get used. Never does he ever play something above 7 health. Is it 7 or above, or is it above 7? Anyways, it just feels like he always sits in my hand, useless, when he could be on the board as a nice 4/3 creature. But I'm always like, I swear to God, I'll go up against, yeah, like it's 7 attack or more, yeah. And it feels like anytime it's always like he only has ogres, the 6/7 ogre or something like that when I have him.
Rare.
Like I've gone up against druids where I've got him in my hand and I'm like, oh, this will take out that fucking iron bark tree taunter thing, and he doesn't have a single one of them. You know?
Rare. Rare. Epic.
But this is just another one of those isn't it always the way laments. When in actuality, if you actually had the statistics in front of you, it probably isn't always that bad.
Oh, legendary.
Ah, you're not golden.
Rare. Epic.
4 packs.
Golden common. Rare. Oh, legendary.
Another legendary? Storm Rage? Oh man, I haven't really played with him much in Arena. It's quite a lot of value, I guess. Yeah, he could be tougher. 3 mana worms? That's pretty much the best pack you could ever open right there. Right? Millhouse Manastorm is pleased!
Golden common. Rare. Rare.
And that's it. No golden legendaries? What a fucking ripoff. I'm done with this game. All right, so let me check out my collection. Let me dissolve all of my cards that I have doubles of. Disenchant extra cards gets me 4,100 dust. I only have 5,000 dust to begin with. All right, so I'll just disenchant these, right? That's all I have, yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, the animation's slow. And if I decide that I don't care about goldens, I could also dissolve all these, right? And I probably have even more dust. How close do you think I am to a full set? How do I check, like, is there a quick way to check what I'm missing? I'm missing that guy. Oh, he's new, right? So that doesn't count. I'm gonna look just for what I'm missing out of the vanilla set. I'm missing Doomsayer? Oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna be any rush to fill that spot. He's not new? What is that guy then? Ah, fuck it, I don't care. As an arena player, I don't see the legendaries a lot. Like, I only get to play with them every so often. And the unpopular arena cards like Lorewalker Cho, you barely ever see. Millhouse Manastorm? I don't have... Oh, I need to craft a Millhouse Manastorm. What? There's no way I haven't opened a Blood Knight. King Mukra, Murloc War Leader. Tinkmaster Overspark. Leroy Jenkins definitely needs to be crafted. Captain Greenskin, Elite Tauren Chieftain. Wait, Elite Tauren Chieftain. I have never seen that card. Or this one. In all of my arena play, I haven't seen either of these cards. Oh, they're promo cards? Too bad. I fucking love Harrison Jones. Hogger and Mechaturk and fucking Sylvan Windrunner. And so how much does it cost to construct a legendary? Gruul and Ysera. And Deathwing. Is that it? Is that all the cards? No, that's just the neutral ones. Warrior cards. I'm missing Hellscream. Lord Jaraxxus. I definitely... If I were ever to construct a deck, it would almost certainly be constructed around Lord Jaraxxus. I guess I could just start over here and... So 1600, I could construct up to like, what, 4 legendaries. Snake Trap, I need. I'm surprised at that. Gladiator's Longbow, King Crush. I love King Crush. Ice Block, Spellblender, Bender. Archmage, Pyroblast. Prophet Velen. I have a golden of him though. I could get rid of this. How much do you get if you deconstruct a golden? Like, I think I can make him into any other legendary by Patent Assassin, Patient Assassin, Edwin Van Cleef. Is this all another promo card? Because I don't feel like I've ever seen that one either. Alakir Windlord. So just as I thought, I've pretty much got a full set, 2 of each card, of almost everything but the legendaries, it seems. I'm missing a couple epics, which I was really surprised at. I thought I had every epic the last time I leafed through here. Oh, there's a couple epics I still need to fill in. Like Hungry Crab. I only have 1 Angry Chicken. I think if I dissolved all my golden cards, I could probably fill in the set a little bit more if I dissolved all my golden cards, if I didn't care about them. Especially my golden legendaries. Such satisfying sounds. All right, so I guess I'm gonna take a break here. When I come back, I'm gonna head in and play a solo adventure against the AI in the Curse of Naxxramas on Video Games Awesome Live. This is a Hearthstone lonesome show, keeping myself company with some video games while Becky is on vacation. I'll be back pretty soon. Stay tuned.